What's up, boomers? SkullCrusher here, and yes, we are coming right back at you with another Boom Beach video. And in today's video, guys, we're actually going to be covering 4 ER base design. We're going to be covering 4 of them as well to kind of give you a good idea of what's out there, what's for you to expect, and also hopefully a good layout that you can get comfortable with and then use that to cruise your way to legendary. Guys, the first base design that we're going to talk about here is the one that I currently have set up here, and this is either the JJJ / Opdestroy style base here. This is essentially with the lone ER at the bottom of the warship layout with the 3 ERs in that tripod formation at the top here. Now normally this base here can get attacked from a few ways. Of course, from the left, from the right, or I've seen a few times deployment on the left tier here, left tier, right side, letting the troops make their way up, kind of attack that cannon first, make their way to the first ER, and then essentially push to the boom cannons, doom cannons, spread out, and take that natural path going for my engine rooms here. But this base design has worked out for me very good. Of course, there's a few good players out there that are slipping right through it, but generally I will have at least 1 or 2 engine rooms laid out. Best way for your mine placement as well is on the left and on the right of this warship layout. Kind of space them out, set up that minefield to give those heavies that first hit of destruction when they are attacking your warship. Having the doom cannon centrally placed as well makes a big difference. I've had that doom cannon pick off heroes on a few fights as well. Guys, this is a very, very good base design. I highly recommend that you consider using it. We're going to make our way to base design number 2. Alright guys, we are back at you with number 2 base layout here. And this one, guys, is going to be very, very similar to base layout number 1 with regards to 4 ER base layouts here. This one is the Chinese style base. The reason why this is the Chinese style base is because the Chinese have been rocking a very similar layout to the Triple J YYZ / Opdestroy style base, but only concentrating their defenses a lot more around the bottom ER, and then of course the left and right ER, leaving that top ER a little bit more exposed there. As you can see, at this time we've only got the 1 flamethrower, machine gun, and a front line of mines as well. With this style base, guys, honestly, you will get attacked almost the exact same way as the Triple J YYZ / Opdestroy style base. You'll get attacked from the left, you'll get attacked from the right, and you'll get attacked from the left tier on the right side, where the troops will make their way up to the first defenses, first ER, push in with that natural path, and most likely, of course, BART out the top back ER there, hoping that the troops will take that natural path with either your heavy Zuka, your HRZ, your heavy rifleman Zuka, even your heavy rifleman Zuka Gramps, because I've seen that combo as well. But the good thing about these 2 style base layouts is they do take some time. Generally, it will take your opponent over a minute to bring these bases down, sometimes even a minute and a half and even longer. And honestly, there's going to be a fair amount of battles as well, guys, where you will be left with 1, sometimes even 2 ERs as well. So this is another very good 4 ER base layout that you can work with, very similar to the Triple J YYZ / Opdestroy style base, only we're concentrating our defenses a lot more at the bottom ER and not so much defense at the top ER there, with similarities at the left and right mid ERs as well. So this is definitely another good one to try, guys. We're going to make our way to base layout number 3. Let's do this, guys. Alright guys, and we are coming right back at you with 4 ER base layout number 3 here. Now, I want to give a big shout out and props to my boy, Pete Minstrel, aka General Electric. Not only is he just crushing it, but he really credited this base layout and rocked it to Legendary 2. My boy is probably still crushing it, but this is essentially a 2 ER base layout formation. 2 ERs on the far formation and then 2 ERs on the closer side of the formation here. So generally, there are a few ways that you can attack this formation as well. And I like the trailer park here because it works. It's highly concentrated defense on a diagonal pattern on your warship here. Now, once again, your opponent can either, attack your base warship here from the left tier, from the right tier. From the right tier, even if you drop the troops on the far point of the right tier, they're still going to take that natural path leading to the machine gun and the boom cannon, because that is the first and closest defense. We've got a nice selection of spread out 4 mines, very concentrated on the left and right here. This is a good formation here of mines, because once the heavies and Zookas spread, we're bound, I mean bound, to get a couple Zookas with that explosion. And then of course your opponent can also attack your warship here from the left tier on the far left side as well. The troops will make their way up and generally start pushing their way into this L mine formation, going into the boom cannons and snipers first here. Having your prototype in the middle will be the best idea, the best placement as well. It'll give you the widest angle, the widest radius to pick off those troops. As you can see, we are only negated here with a small amount off of the open space and another small amount in the open space here. Trailer Park is a great 4 ER base layout for those of you that are maybe struggling at the moment here. I would also highly recommend to use the Trailer Park base formation here, warship formation, when you do have a prototype. Whether you're rocking the Doom Cannon, the Grappler, or the Laser, it's highly effective and most beneficial to have that prototype in the center of your warship layout. Warship layout number 3 here with 4 ER base design, the Trailer Park. Another very good one, guys. All right, boomers, we are coming right back at you with 4 ER base layout and number 4 here for warships, guys. In this one, we can give credit to the spread base or the race base. Now, this is another very common base layout you're going to see with regards to the 4 engine rooms being spaced out. Honestly, sometimes as far as possible, north, east, south, west are essentially just each 4 corners of the warship layout here. Now, the laid out base or the race base here can essentially be attacked, a few ways. Generally, when I'm attacking a base like that, I will generally split attack my troops, where I will use a combination of a 5-3-HZ heavy Zooka combination with 5 boats heavies, 3 boats Zookas. Of course, they are maxed with brick and battle orders as well. We'll generally drop the bulk of the troops here on the far left side of the tier. Generally, that could be anything from 3 boats of heavies to 2 boats of Zookas, and then we would drop the remaining 2 boats of heavies, 1 boat of Zookas, and brick on the left side of the tier here, hoping that they would be able to push their way in and at least take out this engine room, with the bulk of the troops pushing their way in to take out this engine room, with this engine room right here specifically being barded out or farted out, guys. Generally, with 4 ERs, it will take, I think, 3 barrage and 2 artillery to take out a level 3 engine room. And my barrages and my artilleries, as you can see, barrage is unlocked, upgraded twice, level 12. Artillery is unlocked, upgraded twice at level 16. So for level 3 engine rooms, you will need your barrage and artillery unlocked and upgraded at least twice. 3 barrages and 2 artilleries to take that sucker out. With the remainder of the troops, you generally will try to regroup under the formation of a flare and smoke, and try your best to strategically push up to that top ER on the warship and get that juicy boom goes the dynamite. So guys, there we have 4 different 4 ER layouts for Warships Season 3. Let me know in the comments if you yourself are using any of these warship layouts, or if at the same time you have a new warship layout that is working even better. Let's review the 4 warship layouts. Number 1 was the Triple J YYZ/Opdestroy style base. Number 2 was the Chinese style base with very, very much similarities to the Triple J YYZ/Opdestroy style base. Number 3 was the trailer park. Shout out to my boy Pete Minstrel. He probably rocks that trailer park better than anyone. And number 4 is the one we are reviewing right now, which is the laid out base, aka the race base. Well, alright, boomers, I think it's time to officially wrap up this video. Remember, guys, if you are new, do not forget to crush that subscribe button, ring that bell, stay notified for when I upload awesome Boom Beach content and go live. Do not forget to leave that thumbs up as well. Well, alright, boomers, I think it's time to make like a Tom and cruise. Peace!